Welcome back, guys. So today we're taking a look at the black and white Air Jordan 12s, the 2025 edition. So here is the box right here. Overall, you guys can see we got an all over brown lid with the black swoosh right there. You do got the orange on the front that says just do it. Then you got the orange on the side as well with the black Nike. It is also featured on this side as well. And you do have the all over black bottom. Now the back reads engineered and built to the exact specifications of championship athletes from around the world. And I'm gonna show y'all that. It is right there, of course. And if y'all don't know, this is that OG style box. But label does read Air Jordan 12 Retro Grade School. Colorway is white, black taxi. And of course, this is a size 6. Now, opening up the hinge lid, you get cardboard underneath. Lot number right there. You do get the white paper right here. And yeah, I have had this pair for a while, like I mentioned to y'all in my last video, but I do apologize for getting this review out to y'all so late, but better late than never, y'all. We do have the 2025 edition of the black and white Air Jordan 12s, aka taxis, as what most people call them. And man, this is definitely a long 12 awaited years for this shoe to drop, man. I'm just so glad that they decided to drop these once again, y'all. Like, man. And it's a lot we gonna get into when talking about this shoe, y'all. I just love the way that these look, man. But if y'all didn't know, the Air Jordan 12 black and white, aka taxis, is one of the 5 original colorways that released back in 1996 into 1997. Now, those colorways are followed as this being the first colorway that dropped on November 27th, 1996, followed by the black and reds. Then you had the white and reds. Then you had the black and whites, also known as the playoffs. And lastly, you had the Air Jordan 12 Obsidians. Since then, we have seen different retro reiterations from low tops to high tops to golf editions to even the Jordan Force Fusion editions. And we've also seen different variations as far as the reverse taxis, the taxi flips, of course. We've seen the black taxis, but none of those came close to the Air Jordan 12 taxis besides the royalty taxis. But nonetheless, the OG still holds a solid place in our hearts because it was this particular colorway that cemented the success of this particular model. But now that you guys know some history on the Air Jordan 12 black and whites, also known as the taxis, let's go ahead and take a closer look at these. So here is a closer look at the 2025 version of the Air Jordan 12 black and whites. As you guys see, we do get an all white leather upper, and this is actually a tumbled leather. You can actually see it when I press on it, of course. Definitely has that nice feel. You do get this stitching right here all around, which is inspired by the Japanese rising sun flag, which is done all throughout the entire top portion of the shoe, even on the toe box area, as you guys can see that, nothing too crazy. Then you do have your standard white laces, of course, as you guys can see. And then you do get an all over tumbled leather tongue. And I just wanted to show you guys that a little closer with your 2-3 stitched in black. And you do get your black stitched in Jumpman right there. Just trying to give y'all those key looks. And of course, as y'all can see, look how the leather is as I'm pressing on it. Very nice, y'all. But you do get these plastic gold eyelets with the gold Jumpman. I kind of wish they would go back to the metal eyelets. Hopefully we can see that one day. But nonetheless, keeping it going, making our way to the heel of the shoe. You do get the red Jumpman right there, the yellow background. You do get an all over black pull tab. You do get your Jordan right there in black. You do get your quality inspired by the greatest player ever in white. And then you do get this red stitching around it. You do get this overly black satin background to complete the look with black stitching around it. Then on the bottom half, you do get your iconic red 23 right there, which is one of my favorite parts of the Air Jordan 12. Now, let's get into the interior. So as we take a look at the interior of the shoe, y'all, hopefully I could get it open to y'all, but if you take a look at the back, it does have like this quilted look, and you do have your manufacturing date. Hopefully, I'm trying to show it to y'all, but the manufacturing date does read March 19th, 2025 to June 16th, 2025. You know, so 3-month production, of course. And then as you look inside the insole, you guys can see that it is an all black insole with your red Jumpman right there, my sizing tag. And do note that this is a Dream Cell insole. And I'm just trying to give y'all a much better look at that. So there we go. Hopefully you guys can see that for the most part, you know. Yeah. And then we do have this black quilted sock liner as well, as you guys can see that, you know. So nothing too crazy as far as the interior. I kind of wish they would have gave us a polyurethane insole, kind of how they did on the past previous Air Jordan 12s. But nonetheless, you guys see we have this fox lizard skin on the mug guard, and this is more of like a synthetic leather, which is done in black. You do have your black TPU plate with the Jumpman right there, iconic of course. And then you do have an all-around Phylon midsole, which features a zoom responsive air unit, as you guys do know, and which is why it has more of that, you know, feel at the back. So you do get white on the back portion of the midsole, as to where you get black all around the front portion of the midsole. Then finishing it off on the outsole, you do get your 2 herringbone traction pods, one on the forefoot, one on the heel, and you do get your carbon fiber shank plate on the middle, which is done in that taxi colorway, which is in black and yellow. As you guys can see, you do get your yellow 23 right there on the forefoot, along with your red Jumpman right there. Just an overall black rubber outsole. So those are the key details of the 2025 Air Jordan 12 black and whites, also known as the taxis. So now that we have took a look at that, let's jump back in front of the camera, y'all. So after taking a closer look at these bad boys right here, how are you guys feeling about them? In my opinion, I actually like these a lot more than the previous release that we got 12 years ago. Although not quite like the OG, I will say that this is more of a better upgrade in my opinion. But hopefully they will fix that soon, as far as some things on the shoe that just need a little few more tweaks. But y'all know me, I ain't here to complain about it, because you can never go wrong with an OG colorway like this, man. Such a classic and iconic colorway, y'all, for the most part. And if y'all don't know, next year is the 30th anniversary of the Air Jordan 12. So who knows? We probably could see the Obsidians next year. And hopefully those have that updated shape. But we just gonna have to pray on it, y'all. But if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to hit that big subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel and you want to rock out with your boy. Man, I got a lot of more reviews that I will be getting out, so make sure you do have that notification bell hit. With that being said, you got your boy J-Jus. You got my thoughts and opinions and review on the 2025 pair of the Air Jordan 12 black and whites, aka taxis. Man, I'm just glad that this colorway is back, 'cause I know a lot of us have been waiting on these, man. So nonetheless, with that being said, I love and appreciate you guys so much. Until next time, reach for the stars, sky's the limit, and we out.